us now as The Great Chefs Cook America, featuring some of the finest chefs in the country, including Frank Brigtsen from New Orleans, Horst Pfeiffer from New Orleans, Larry Forgione from New York City, Richard Hughes from New Orleans, Bobby Flay from New York City, Steve Johnson from Boston, Leslie Miller from New Marlborough, Massachusetts, and Dick Brennan Jr. from New Orleans.
The appetizer is from Brigtsen's, a cozy remodeled house on the Riverbend in New Orleans. Chef Frank Brigtsen located here after leaving Paul Prudhomme's Cape Paul's. Since its opening, the restaurant and Chef Brigtsen have received a good deal of national attention. His starter is a good example of the elevated Creole Cajun cooking that stamps the menu: rabbit sausage and tenderloin. Chef Brigtsen butchers the rabbit. All the meat except the tenderloin goes into the sausage. The loin is cooked separately.
And then we go for the rabbit tenderloin, which is right along the back. We take out the tenderloins. Take off the front leg for the sausage. Okay. And with this we can make a stock for the sauce.
The sausage will contain the rabbit meat and pork. The chef grinds the rabbit first.
When you're making sausage with a rabbit, you really need to add some fresh pork because the rabbit is so lean. The pork adds a little fat, which will make the sausage moist and not too dry.
After all the meat is ground, Chef Brigtsen seasons the mixture. He begins with salt, black, white, and cayenne pepper.
Preferably cayenne for a little heat. Ground cumin. And we have some fresh herbs. We have thyme, oregano, sweet basil, fresh minced garlic. And the vegetables we'll season with chopped flat leaf parsley, minced yellow onion, sliced green onions, okay? And then we're going to add some eggs and breadcrumbs to bind the mixture together. We add 1 whole egg, some finely ground French breadcrumbs. We have a rich rabbit or chicken stock, which gives a little more moisture to the sausage as well. And for a hint of flavoring, freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And it's very important to take this mixture and mix it with your hands to get all the flavorings together. You want to get a nice even flavoring throughout the sausage. And if possible, you should let this mixture marinate overnight or for 24 hours before you cook it, and that allows the flavors to marry and intensify. Okay, once the rabbit sausage is in the casing, we put it in a pan with about 1 inch of cold water. And into a 300-degree oven for 1 hour. That's under the broiler.
After the sausage comes out of the oven, it's put under a broiler for about 5 minutes or until brown on top.
Ready to cook the rabbit tenderloin.
Meanwhile, Chef Brigtsen seasons and sautés the other component in the appetizer, the tenderloin.
Okay, we're going to cook the rabbit tenderloin. We have some vegetable oil in the skillet, preheated. We'll take the rabbit tenderloin, season.
This is hot Cajun seasoned salt.
All around. Goes into seasoned flour and into the hot oil. We'll start with cream.
Creole mustard sauce is started.
Creole mustard, which is a whole grain brown mustard. Very flavorful, very pungent. And a little bit of sour cream. We just bring these ingredients to the boil, whisking, make a nice smooth sauce. The rabbit tenderloin cooks very quickly. A little bit on one side. You want to brown both sides of the tenderloin. Don't overcook it because it's a very lean meat and you want to keep it nice and moist. Okay, when the tenderloin is done, we remove it, place it on some paper towels to drain, discard the oil. And then we'll do the wilted greens. We start with a little bit of butter, some sesame seeds, and we'll use mixed greens. Today we use some fresh mosh and fresh tot soy. You can use spinach, arugula, whatever you might happen to have fresh. A little bit of salt and pepper. Remove it from the heat. You want to keep them with a little bit of texture, but they're nice and tender. A little bit of rabbit or chicken stock.
The chef begins presentation by slicing the tenderloin.
Our rabbit sausage. Make 3 nice slices. Put the mustard sauce in the bottom of the plate. Our greens. Put the rabbit tenderloin here. We have some tot soy leaves which we've saved for garnish. Rabbit sausage here. And a little scallion flour.